Who is Jenny Lang Ping? Well, only one of the most famous names in volleyball. So stick around because I'm going to talk about 5 ways that she is known to the volleyball community and to the world. There are some names in volleyball that get thrown around as idol or greatest of all time. And one of those names is Jenny Lang Ping. Just quickly, I'm sure you guys already know this, but I'm Key Michel and I play volleyball. I've got a pretty well-rounded view on volleyball from a professional perspective, as an NCAA student athlete, and also as an Olympian. I know, super weird to say, but said it. But this week, it was pointed out to me that the Olympic Channel is doing a documentary, or has done a documentary, on Jenny Lang Ping's life as a player and as a coach, and it looked pretty interesting. I had a little squiz at the trailer, and first of all, it looks awesome. Second of all, shout out to a couple of my friends who were in the trailer. I see you, Ace. And I just thought, you know what, there might be some of you guys who watch that trailer or eventually watch the documentary and kind of think, I just don't know that much about Lang Ping. So having dubbed this channel as the YouTube channel for volleyball stories, I thought it was fitting that I make a little video about Lang Ping.
Well, good luck with that.
So I did a little bit of snooping on the internet, and here are 5 ways that Lang Ping is known to the world. The Iron Hammer. So this is probably the most famous nickname that she has. She got this because she was dubbed as MVP in the 1984 Olympics in LA. Most of you guys were probably not even born yet. She played for China. They won the gold medal in that Olympics, and from then on she was known as a hero and an idol to her country. The Traitor. Dun dun dun. So after she hung up her knee pads and quit playing, she went over to coach in the US at the University of New Mexico. Then she coached the Chinese national team after that, and also had a stint in Italy where she coached a couple of the pro teams, Novara and Modena being 2 of them. But it wasn't until 2005 when she accepted the role to coach the USA women's national team where she got the nickname Jenny, probably because it's just easier for Americans to pronounce.
Boom. Roasted.
And led them to defeat the Chinese national team in the 2008 Olympics, in Beijing no less, in front of her home crowd, in a 5-setter. The president of the United States and China were both there in the stands. She became known as a traitor to her country. The super mom. So if you look on YouTube, you can see many an emotional interview with Lang Ping after a match, showing her softer side. But she has made it clear that her proudest accomplishment is being a mother. She made several of her coaching decisions based on family first, family in mind, and her daughter went on to play volleyball at one of the best colleges for volleyball in the United States, Stanford. The record breaker. Once she returned to coach the women's Chinese national team, she led them to gold in the Olympics in Rio, and that made her the first person in volleyball history to have gold medal as a coach and as a player. And winning the 2019 World Cup with the same team made her the first person in history to win 2 titles back-to-back in the World Cup as a player and as a coach. The icon. So Lang Ping has been center stage her entire life, and she's been on TV more times than I can count, more times than any of us will ever probably be on TV, for playing, for coaching, in interviews. And now her life is the focus of a full-length feature film called Leap in English. I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce the Chinese name. It focuses around Lang Ping's journey as a player and a coach, and leading the Chinese national team to their gold medal performance in Rio. Her daughter plays Lang Ping as her younger self, and 10 of the 12 gold medal players from the Chinese team are in the movie playing themselves. So it was due to come out in January of this month.
I'm not listening to you. You're crazy.
It was due to come out in January of this year, but obviously due to our friend Mr. COVID, it has been postponed. So I haven't seen it as of yet, but I cannot wait for it to come out. So if you've seen either the documentary from the Olympic Channel or this full-length feature film Leap, let me know in the comments, let me know how it is, and I hope everybody goes and checks them out. And I really hope that it starts a flood of documentaries and movies about volleyball and the people in volleyball, because our sport is awesome, and we have got a lot of drama, we got a lot of emotion, we got a lot of stories to tell. Hence why I've started doing my series called Volleyball Stories on this channel. I've only gotten around to doing one yet because, again, COVID.
Did you see the memo about this?
But as soon as we can travel and get things going again, I'm going to be starting that series up again because I have so many people that I want to dive into the lives of and tell their story. I hope that you will be kind and like this video and subscribe if you want more juicy volleyball goodness. I've linked my first volleyball story at the end of this video, and I will see you in the next one.